This is not a clickbait. HR knows you're gossiping and also what you're gossiping about. Not because they're psychic, because they observe patterns, not just problems. So it's important we talk about a silent killer in the workplace, gossip. When I say gossip, it is not the occasional water cooler I'm talking about. Like, hey, did you watch that show? I'm talking about the who's getting fired or who's secretly interviewing or doing what kind of gossip. The kind that's toxic, distracting, and deeply damaging to company culture. Let me tell you something HRs have seen too many times. A new hire joins, bright, enthusiastic, a little nervous. Within a week, they have been adopted by the company's unofficial info desk. You know, the ones who start a conversation like, hey, don't tell anyone, but I have heard. The new joiner doesn't want to seem rude, so they nod, maybe laugh, maybe listen, and just like that, they are in. Not into the team, but into the rumor mill. So gossip isn't just a harmless chatter. So keeping that in mind, here are 5 surefire ways to nip the gossip culture in the bud before it spread like mold through the organization. Tip number 1, set the tone early and set it clear. During onboarding, in team meetings, in one-on-ones, make it clear that gossip isn't a cute, funny, or just office banter. Say things like, we value transparency and trust here. Talking about someone who's not in the room violates both. Culture starts with repetition, so set the standard early. Tip number 2, model the behavior, especially when it's hard. When someone comes to you with gossip disguised as concern, listen, but redirect it. You can redirect the conversation by saying, have you spoken to them directly? Let's not assume stuff. Let's clarify. People notice how you handle gossip about others. That tells them how you'll handle gossip about them. Tip number 3, create safe channels for real concerns. Now, not all gossip is meaningless. Sometimes it's a symptom of deeper fear or poor communication. So always ask, what are people not saying in meetings, but saying to each other in the corridors? You'll know the problem. Fix the communication gaps and the gossip shrinks naturally. Tip number 4, don't be afraid to intervene quietly. You don't need to make a public example out of someone. Sometimes a quick check-in does the job. You can check in by saying, hey, I have noticed a pattern in conversations that seem to be creating confusion and conflict. So let's keep things respectful and direct. It's a calm way, it's neutral, but it sends a very clear message. We see what's going on. It's that simple. Tip number 5, reward the right behavior. Praise people who maintain discretion, who clarify before they assume, who shut gossip down politely. Call it out in reviews. Mention it in team feedback. When people realize professionalism is noticed and valued, they naturally lean into it. Now here's the thing. You don't need a micromanaging HR department to fight gossip. You need clarity, you need consistency, and that quiet accountability. Gossip doesn't need to be shouted down. It just needs to be starved of attention. And trust me, we see more than you think. So don't let whispers win in your workplace. Now, if this resonated with you, hit like, subscribe to Vented Circle, and maybe forward this to a teammate who needs a gentle nudge. See you next time. Till then, stay clear, stay professional, and take care.